Hey guys, welcome back to the house where we talk news, celebrities, and hot topics. Late notice live, late notice live. We got to go ahead and talk Kenya Moore hair care. Oh my goodness. She did an interview with Entertainment Tonight and she's spilling a lot of tea. A lot of tea. Y'all know season 14 drops May 1st. Okay, we got Dwayne in the building. What's going on? May 1st, Real Housewives of Atlanta. So the ladies are about to go on a press tour, hunty. And Kenya is not playing no games. Okay, I actually like Kenya's energy in this interview. It's definitely giving me lighthearted. It's giving me I'm turning over a new leaf. It's giving I don't want to be the villain anymore. It's giving she has gave that villain baton to Miss Marlo Hampton. Yeah, it's giving I'm giving it to Marlo. And that's exactly what she said. Hey guys, welcome back to the house. If you guys are tuning in, please like the video. Okay, we already have 50 people in here. That means we should have 50 likes. What do you mean senior more? I mean, yes, definitely giving senior. It's time to grow up. Sis is 55. Yes. But hey, Alan, how are you? We have Just Dream in the building. Tatiana, hey girl, what's going on? My fave Sandy, Carmen. Hey guys, hey Valerie, good afternoon. Good afternoon. So yeah, Kenya really is like coming through with this new energy, and I love it, right? Because we know that Candy has stepped into this matriarch role, and it fits because she has been the longest running veteran on the show for a while now. And now we have Kenya Moore Hair Care, who is no longer the villain of the show, right? So let me show y'all. Miss Hair Care did a interview with Entertainment Tonight with, and I always forget brother man's name, Bryce Sander. I don't know why I always forget his name. But it was really, really interesting. So if y'all want to go ahead and check it out, I will give y'all the link. Hold on, let me copy and paste this link so that y'all can watch it for yourselves because it was actually quite interesting. Now, I'm going to give y'all all the important tidbits. If you don't want to spend 14 minutes watching that, I'm going to give you the tidbits of it in 5 minutes, okay? But this was the interview.
Yes, it is because I
Look at
think
her.
that relationships have to have healthy boundaries.
That's her talking about how she's going to start having boundaries in her relationships, especially after her failed marriage to the guy who loves to wear the nose rings, Mr. Mark Daly. Yeah. Hey Libra, how are you? We have Ebony. What's going on? Yvette. Okay, so y'all, like I said, Kenya Moore Hair Care did an interview with Bryce Sanders and Hunty. She was not playing no games. So first off, okay, the first thing that stood out to me was the fact that she said that the vibe for season 14 is back to basics. She says that there are real relationships, excuse me, real relationships. The relationships are organic. Okay. Yes, organic with a T. They're organic and they're not faking it. Okay. The vibe of season 14 is genuine friendships. Now, I believe this because Andy Cohen and Candy Burst Tucker had a conversation recently. And Andy Cohen was like, I was actually quite pleased that the season is turning out to have a theme of sisterhood. And Candy was like, yes, we're real friends. We're this, that, and the third. I think we just saw Sonya and Candy in Orlando at Universal Studios or Disney or something like that. Um, which I found to be quite interesting. Okay, we see that some of the girls are hanging out outside of filming, which is cool. So, according to Kenya Child, genuine friendship is the vibe for season 14. How do we feel about that? I think that's great. I think that's awesome. Okay, what we got? What we got? What we got? Just Dream said Kenya looks good. Business is doing good. That's what success looks like. Yeah, Kenya looks absolutely fabulous. The skin is skinning. The makeup is gorgeous. I mean, she looks amazing. Shout out to the executive producer, Boss Keon. Now, I'm gonna have to pause the live because we need y'all to get the likes up. As soon as y'all come into the chat, you have to get the likes up because The more likes we have, the more the algorithm will push the live, the more the channel grows. All right, y'all. So moving right along, she said genuine friendship is the vibe for season 14. She goes on to say that she doesn't really want to be the villain anymore. In season 14, she's stepping into her purpose. She's stepping into the housewife that she's always has wanted to be. And so she said that she's not really the villain this season. Okay, she's lighthearted, she's fun, she's sassy. Okay, she said that she's still gonna get a bitch together. Her words, not mine. She said, I'm still gonna get a bitch together if they try me. I'm still gonna be cutthroat if I have to be, but I'm lighthearted, I'm fun, and I'm a little sassy. And then she says that the new villain of the show, well, she actually says that there are a couple of people that pick up the villain baton, but there is one housewife in particular that picks it up more than everybody else. And Bryce said, I mean, who is it? And she was like, I mean, their name starts with an M and ends with an O. So we already know that it's Miss Marlo, right? How y'all feeling about that? How are we feeling about that? I was just like, oh, not Marlo going below the belt, being the villain this season, which I think we kind of already knew. I think we kind of already knew that Marlo was going to have her chance in the spotlight. And I think Kenya actually goes on to say that the reason why Marlo is going below the belt and the reason why she brags about it and the reason why she has picked up this baton of, becoming the new villain is because she finally got that peach after 20 years. Okay, Kenya Moore's words, not mine. I'm just giving y'all the tea. She got that peach after 20 years of work. Bravo finally gave it to her after Portia quit. And she feels as though she has to keep the peach, right? And she feels as though the only way to keep the peach is to keep up the drama and the antics. So they say that sis is the new villain, all right? Let's see. Jenna says, we shall see. She seems to truly be a mean person. Yeah, I don't know. That's really good that you bring that up, Jenna, because every season when I think I'm going to like Kenya Moore hair care, I end up not liking. I be trying. I be trying to like Kenya, but I feel like every season I try, it's like I just can't do it. She does something that I'm just like, Kenya, like you're being a villain again. You're being villainous. It's giving Maleficent. Okay, we need Sleeping Beauty, not Maleficent, and it always gives Maleficent. So, I don't know. Maybe this season we actually may get a softer, nicer, more tamed side to Kenya Moore hair care, but I don't know. I don't really know. Um, Let's see. Iron Speaking says, I believe people do change, but this is the same one who tried to pretend and act as if nothing happened with hers and Cynthia's friendship on Girls Trip. We're going to talk about Girls Trip. We're going to talk about Girls Trip because Kenya Moore, in so many words, basically said that Cynthia was bitter and took out her anger about not being on the show on her. Y'all, what is going on? What is going on? What is happening? Okay, but what I'm really finna do is go on a break because we should definitely have 100 likes by now. Okay, can we get those likes up? Moving on. Thank you for the dislikes too. That's great as well. Okay, so let's see. So she said Marlo is the new villain. Then she brings up Portia. Okay, Bryce goes, are you finally happy? Do you feel free that Portia is no longer a part of the show? That you're not a part of this loop, this ongoing carousel of you versus Portia and Portia versus you? And Kenya basically says that she does feel free of the Portia beef and goes on to say that, the reason why her and Portia were not friends is because of Portia, not her. Which I found to be really interesting. And I would say that is partly true. But at the same time, Kenya Moore just does a lot of unnecessary stuff. And maybe she would have a friend in Portia if she didn't do things like count her miles and expose the fact that she was having her peaches cobbled, etc., etc. right? So, partly true because I do think that Portia did play a part in keeping up that beef. Right? I am the president of the Portia fan club, but I have to be honest at the situation. Thank you for the dislikes. Thank you for the likes too, y'all. I appreciate it. Okay, moving right along. So she says that she feels free of the Portia beef, even though it was Portia keeping up the beef, not her. Do y'all agree with that? Let me read some comments. Thank you so much, Hazel Moore, for the super chat. I do appreciate that. She says, "Hi, Aaron. You know I am not a fan of Kenya, but she does look beautiful. I am here for RHOA season 14. Drew and Marlo may be the new villains, and I am here for it, honey. I'm here for it too, baby. Because how many years is we gonna have Kenya being the villain for 10 years? Like, no, babe. You're 56. It's time for you to age out. It's time for you to go into a matriarch role. It's time for you to grow up. Okay. It's time for you to get that divorce. It's time for you to move on with your life. Okay. It's time to do some different things. We can't be doing the same thing for 10 seasons. All right. Baskian said, I just don't want to hear about her divorce for a fourth season. Well, you're definitely going to hear about it. Is that in my notes? I don't think that's in my notes, but I think we will hear about her divorce, but she goes on to say that she's very happy. She feels free. She feels like she's going back to the old Kenya. And so, even though the divorce isn't final, I don't think we're going to get a season where it's her being sad about it, crying about it, self loathing, being depressed, and going to therapy. Like, I don't think we're going to get that. We're still gonna get a divorce storyline, but I don't think it's gonna be the same whiny ass, crying ass Kenya that we've been getting because it has been quite boring for the past couple of seasons. Speaking of her husband, Mr. Mark Daly with the nose ring, she did say that because she is separated, and her best friend Latoya said, and when you're separated, that you can date other people. Kenya did go on to say that she is dipping her toe in the dating pool, but can't do certain things. She can't be really all that romantic because her divorce isn't final. Now, for me, in my humble opinion, if I know that I'm done with somebody and I'm separated from somebody and I know it's never going to go back to where it was, listen, I'm going to be like Simon. I'm starting a new relationship. I agree with Latoya. I'm starting a new relationship. I'm not going to just hold off on my love life because I'm not officially legally divorced. Like, I'm sorry, but if our vows have already been broken, then the marriage is over in the eyes of God. If we're already separated, then the marriage is already over in the eyes of God. And what holds more weight, the eyes of God or the legal system? The eyes of God or the books up there at the courthouse? The state government. Which one more holds more weight? So I mean, I'm just saying, like, once I'm separated, bitch, I can do whatever the hell I want to. If I want to have another boyfriend, I'm gonna get another boyfriend. If I want to have a common law marriage, then I'm like Natalie. If I want to be like Natalie and them, then I'm gonna be like Natalie and them. If I want to shack up and have sex and do whatever I want to do and swing and do cuckolds and threesomes and foursomes and go to the sex dungeons and things like that, hang out with Candy and them, then that's what I'm going to do. Okay? Just because I'm legally married to you, like, no, the marriage is over in the eyes of God. God said it was over. He relinquished me from your toxic ways, from this toxic marriage. Therefore, I'm going to get my peaches cobbled by Bolo, period. Anyways, Captain Joseph said when Bravo fired Kenya and brought her back, she did the same thing by becoming the villain. So you think Kenya lying? Somebody said Kenya is the queen. She is a queen. Let's see if I can get to the bottom. Leandra said Marlo is about to do the most this season. Yeah, she is. Hey, Soretta, how are you? It's great to see you in the live. Tatiana said, I disagree. It was both of them, and you hit on the head. You hit it on the head. Kenya always doing some unnecessary mess for TV, because she always felt the need to keep up with her peach, right? I mean, Portia wrote it in her book when they were out there at the Hosea Feed the Hungry event. where Cordell showed up and gifted sis a new Chanel. Kenya Moore Hair Care had to make a big deal out of the situation by saying, oh, it's Miss USA, it's not Miss America, it's this, it's not that. And Portia immediately apologized, and she was apologetic and remorseful at the situation. But Kenya couldn't take that. She said, oh my God, I have not had an acting job in 10, 15 years. The last thing I did was The Confidant with Boris Kojo, which didn't even make it to theaters. We couldn't even make it to cable television. BET didn't want our film. TV One didn't want the film. So it went straight to DVD, Amazon.com. Okay, Walmart. You know the DVD section in Walmart where it's like $1 DVDs in that bucket. It's like a bucket of DVDs. That was the last time Kenya had an acting role. So when she got casted for the Real Housewives of Atlanta, and she was like, okay, I really have to make the most out of this opportunity. I got to make the most money in Atlanta because I was making the least money in LA. Okay, you can't make dimes and pennies in LA. It's too expensive. So she said, I'm moving to Atlanta where it's cheaper. I'm moving to the A where it's cheaper, and I'm going to exploit Bravo and this check as good as I can. So I'm going to come up with this beef with Portia and make it seem like I really care about being called Miss America versus Miss USA. And I'm going to hire Walter as my boyfriend. And we really going to have a storyline, and they're going to want me for seasons and seasons and seasons to come. Okay. Kenya Moore Hair Care is a great example of a housewife who is extremely self-produced. Will literally have a fake boyfriend for the cameras. And then on Ultimate Girl Trip be like, oh, that wasn't true. It wasn't true. Girl, I still don't believe you. You're still saying that your booty's real. So it's like, you can't be trusted. You can't be trusted. You're still... Nicki Minaj finally admitted that she had a fake butt. Okay. It's okay for you to admit it too. Now, if you don't want to admit it, then that's fine. But the fact that you lying about it, like, you can't be trusted. So you lie about your booty, you lying about Walter too. Anyways. Okay. Moving right along to my notes, y'all. This interview. It was really, really good. Let's see. So then she talked about Cynthia Bailey. Okay. She talked about her relationship with Cynthia Bailey and how that's turning out to be. And we already know, we watched Ultimate Girls Trip. Their relationship has been canceled. Okay. It's on the brink of a cancellation. They're cool, but they're not really friends. And I feel as though Cynthia just expected more out of the friendship than Kenya was willing to give. I think ultimately that is the issue in their friendship. But Bryce said something that was... Let me see if I can play it actually. Because I think just me playing it will just explain it better than how I could explain it.
I've ever done, because try it. No, I didn't do this. I'm not wrong. I'm not gonna try. She's actually one of the closest people
to Atlanta.
Yes. Really early, and I just was never able to.
Hold on, y'all. Let me see if I can find it. Here we go. 5, 8. Here we go.
Coming to an end while this was being made, and that had her inner feelings in a certain way, and you were where it was taken out.
No lies detected. You know.
Did y'all hear that? Let me know if y'all heard that. Let me know if y'all heard that.
Projecting going on.
To me, my thought was maybe she kind of knew her time in Atlanta was coming to an end while this was being made, and that had her inner feelings in a certain way, and you were where it was taken out.
No lies detected.
Okay, let me know if y'all heard that. So Bryce is basically like, she took your anger out on you because she knew that her time in Atlanta was up and she was projecting. And Kenya basically agreed with those sentiments and said, no lies detected. That is a bold statement to agree with that, Kenya. You're basically saying that your ex best friend is bitter. Bitter, 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 bitter. Now, I'm not gonna lie. I didn't like the way Kenya treated. Well, I just kind of felt like Kenya was treating the white girls differently than her. And I don't like that. I ain't like it. It's just like she would kiss up to Kyle and she would kiss up to Melissa and she would kiss up to all these other white women. But when it came to Cynthia, it's like, oh, okay, it's just Cynthia over there. She gonna do her thing, whatever. And I just kind of felt like that made Cynthia feel some sort of way. Now in Kenya's defense, I feel like Cynthia just was doing the most. Like she was acting like a child. If you guys are in the chat, please like the video. We should be at least 100 likes. We should be at 100 likes. If you're in the chat, get those likes up. I felt like Cynthia was being a little bit childish and she was being clingy. And Kenya's just not that sort of friend. And that's why I say that, you know, I'm not sure if Cynthia was projecting, if she was really angry about the fact that she was demoted to a friend of the housewife. And so she was, projecting onto Kenya and taking that out on her. I don't know that to be the truth. It could be the truth. I'm not really sure. But what I do know is that Kenya's expectations of her friendships were just out of the realm of what Kenya could offer her. And you really have to reevaluate your friendships when somebody is expecting something, but the person you're expecting that something from isn't able to give it. Okay, you have to reevaluate your friendships, boo. Okay. Thank you so much for liking the video. I appreciate it. Let's see what y'all talking about. I'm gonna try to get down to the bottom, child. Press, 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 press. You was not slick, low-key hating. Ain't nobody hating. First, I don't have a reason to hate on a woman. That doesn't even make sense. Me as a gay black man, why would I hate on a woman? That doesn't make me hating on somebody. That means, oh, I want something that you have. Like I'm jealous or something. I'm not jealous of a middle-aged woman. Okay, so nobody's jealous. Nobody's hating. I wish y'all would really let that go. I'm a commentator and I give my opinion and I shade the girls for a living. That's what I do. I shade the girls. Ain't nobody hating and ain't nobody jealous. Okay, I'm sick of y'all putting that in the comments talking about you jealous of Kenya Moore hair care. That literally makes no sense. For me to be a whole 26-year-old gay black male in America jealous of a 55-year-old woman with a whole child and a failed marriage. Okay, that don't make no sense. Carlos said Kenya is his fourth favorite housewife. He said Nene is the best one, didn't he? Kenya needs a booty reduction like she did with her breasts. She got a breast reduction? I can't tell. Let's keep it real. Portia jumped on the Phaedra ban, and from there she has been giving and starting beef with Kenya. I think Kenya started beef with her when she got so upset at the Miss America thing. Sierra Content says they were never friends. Cynthia was a pawn in Kenya's game of getting under Nene's skin, nothing more or less. And the interviewer gets on my nerves. Why Bryce get on your nerves? What did Bryce do? Bryce ain't do nothing. Bryce did not do anything. Kenya treated Cynthia so poorly on that show. I agree. I did not like the way, I don't know. I just felt like, I don't know. It just kind of felt like Kenya just really didn't give a shit about Cynthia. Like that's the vibe I got. But like I said, in Kenya's defense, Cynthia is very clingy and needs to grow up. Leandra said, you're right, Aaron. Kenya felt included in those white women's spaces and threw her true friend away. Yeah, that's what it seemed like. Yeah. Someone said Cynthia was a fool to ever think Kenya was a real friend. Oh my goodness. Kenya is a social climber. Are you sure you know the definition of who are you talking about? I never said she was a social climber, even though she is. Someone who wants to climb the ranks of a social group. She's definitely a social. I mean, why do you think she Why you think she hired Walter? Why do you think she went to rentaboyfriend.com? Why do you think she married Mark Daly? Like, for me, I just, was that relationship even real? Like, we never saw them get along ever. And I'm gonna just chalk it up to the fact that sis just quit the show when she got married or something. Or no, she didn't get asked back or something. I don't know what happened. She quit, she got fired, she got demoted. I don't really know. I'm gonna chalk it up to the fact that we really did not get to see her in her marital bliss. But you leave the show single, you come back to the show with a failed marriage. Like, it just didn't make any sense. Like, it made me wonder, is the relationship even real? Kenya is definitely a social climber, if you ask me. Now, I feel like in today's time, she's been on the show for 10 years. She doesn't have to social climb no more. She can kind of be herself. She doesn't have to be the villain because she's a veteran. She's seasoned. She's a legacy housewife at this point. Like, you don't have to do the most. Let Marlo and Drew Sidora and Sonia work for their peaches, honey. Okay, let Candy work for her peach. I feel like Candy not doing enough either. Okay, that's why I'm low-key slick excited that Marlo is kind of getting on Candy's ass a little bit, even though it's probably in this interview with Kenya. Kenya says that Marlo coming for Candy is very unprovoked, and I definitely see that being the case. I do see Marlo coming for Candy unprovoked. But at the very same time, I feel like Candy needs to be came out unprovoked because she don't do nothing else. Like, we don't want to see Blaze. We don't want to see OLG. We don't want to see you, Mama Joyce versus Todd. We don't want to see nothing about Balak. Like, you could use a beef to spice things up. I mean, I'm just saying. Cedric said you have to know how to play the game. Cynthia doesn't know how to play with the Caucasian girls. Kenya does. Good point. Good point. Good point. You are right about that. I mean, when you are surrounded by the white folks, I mean, it's a whole different ball game. You have to play politics, and you kind of have to be fake a little bit. You have to be fake a little bit. Just like when you're the minority, when you are black in a majority white office, it's office politics, baby. Like, and I'm not going to be the odd black person out. I'm just playing. There is nothing new. Remember, she gave Nene a friend contract. Ooh. Let's see. Not you hating because you a Portia stan. Ain't nobody hating, child. Portia's not on the show, so get a new line, sweetie. Let's see. Cynthia was being needy, and it's because she didn't know how to get Kenya back on her side, but sis didn't know it was over before they landed. Oh. Chow. They always say that, and I don't understand why anyone would be jealous of Kenya. Yeah, like, I mean, you have a botched booty. Let me stop. I'm not supposed to be talking about women and their looks. Like, but that just doesn't make sense. Why would I be jealous of a 50-year-old woman with a child and basically a divorce? Like, I'm not trying to rag on Kenya. Like, Kenya is beautiful. She's accomplished. She's a reality star. She's a movie star, a TV star, a pageant queen. Like, she has a lot of great attributes. But why, as a 26-year-old man, would I want to be anything like Kenya? Like, what would I want that Kenya has? I mean, she has more money than I do. So maybe I would be jealous of that. But a lot of people have money. So why would I pick on her? Like, no. The reason why I pick on Kenya and the reason why I be going in on Kenya because Kenya's not a nice person. Kind of like the conversation we had with Lenithia yesterday. Now, if we really want to get into some things, we can really get into it. Okay? Anyways, let me get back on track before y'all just get me going again. So she basically said that Cynthia was bitter because she got fired. She goes on to talk about Sheree. She says that she adores Sheree. She probably is the closest to Sheree this season, which is very ironic, seeming as though in the past seasons when Sheree did come back to the show, they were feuding. It was like a nonstop feud, and they could not stop talking about Moore Manor and the swamp and Chateau Sheree and the forest with Goldilocks and the Three Bears. It was a hot ass mess. So this season, the girls are friends. She talks about Marlo. She says, and we already talked about this, but just to review it again, She says that Marlo's doing everything she can to keep her peach. Marlo is the only one that brags about going below the belt. She says that Sonya this season is a peacemaker. I wrote down peach maker, LOL. She's a peacemaker. And her relationship with Drew Sidora this season is better. She's dipping her toe into the dating pool. And she basically confirms that this season, Bravo and Truly Original still did not give the ladies a budget, because I don't know if y'all noticed, but those pictures of Sonya like on the green screen trying to be a track star and whatnot, or in her tracksuit, and the videos of Kenya with the green screen with the Mirrorball trophy. They're saying that they're doing some sort of TikTok intro, something or another for the show, but it's actually coming out of their pocket. So it doesn't look like, we thought Truly Originals was giving our girls a budget this year and they were doing like some production value type stuff, but they're coming out of pocket to pay for the photographer and the videographer. So it's a mess. It's a mess. Like they refuse to give our sisters the budget that they deserve. But anyways, that was basically the whole situation with Kenya Moore hair care. It was actually a really good interview. I'm gonna give Kenya a clean slate this year. I have faith that maybe I will like her. I mean, I guess we're just gonna have to see. But we will be talking a lot more about Kenya on the channel now that the show is coming on. And I know a lot of Team Twirl is going to be on my ass talking about I'm using Kenya for clickbait and I'm hating on a woman because I have a reason to be hating and jealous of a woman. Like, that don't even make sense. Like, I have a hole and she has a hole. How Nene say, I wasn't the one sliding on all these men's. Like, how can I be jealous of somebody that has a totally different anatomy than I do? That don't even make sense. That don't even make sense. I can't even wrap my brain around that. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna get down to the bottom, y'all. Kenya is jealous of every woman that has a beautiful relationship with a man. Ooh. What's up with every season with everybody wanting to sleep with Candy and now Todd? I don't know. Not about that. Kenya changed her behavior around white people. I'm sick of black people doing that. Well. You know how they call Candy Cruz? How come y'all didn't call Kenya Cruz? She just needs to put on weight for the We're not talking about Kenya's booty no more. So stop. I apologize. I did not mean to say that sis has a botched booty. I did not want to put out that negative energy. I did not want to start off the live with negative energy. I'm not supposed to be talking about people and their looks. So I apologize about that. You know what I mean? So we're going to get off of the booty. If you're in the live, please like it. Like the live, subscribe to the YouTube channel. Click that bell button so y'all can be notified when we go live and post a video. It's because you are a Portia stan and that's okay. Why you keep asking the question like it's far-fetched? Asking what question, babe? Cynthia was the oldest. She felt she had to compete. She was a copycat. If you remember, time for Cynthia to pull it back and relax doing something else. Oh my goodness. How was she a copycat? Kenya started the show hitting on a married man, and from there on, she's been a hypocrite. And I'm going to use Kenya's own words against her. No lies detected. What was Kenya's favorite line at the dungeon reunion? That part. No lies detected. I mean, starting off the show with negativity. blowing up a situation with Portia, basically saying that she doesn't have a legacy. She's built her name off of Cordell and her family, Hosea Williams. Cordell Stewart and Hosea Williams made Portia. She flirted with Apollo. She twerked on Peter. Do I have to bring out the receipts? Like, y'all be baiting me and y'all be provoking me, but y'all know I like it though. I like it though. I love the engagement because if we really want to get into it, I can pull up the receipts where Kenya Moore Hair Care was twerking on a married man by the name of Peter, her best friend's husband. They wasn't best friends at the time, but soon to be best friends, future best friends. Kenya, let me just twerking on. ah. Okay, let's see. And after this, I'm gonna go because I don't have time for y'all's foolery today. I just y'all love to bait me into debates, and it's just like it's not gonna work. Actually, it is working because y'all always do it. Y'all always do this to me. And then I always have to end up embarrassing your fave. Do you see? Oh, here we go. Hold up now. Y'all ready for this? Look at that booty. Y'all. Mm, 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 mm. Mm. Kenya needs to literally close her legs and her cheeks to married men. I mean, I'm just saying. I'm just saying, close them cheeks to married men. Who does that? Not Destiny. I did not know you was Team Twirl. Girl, you gonna be mad at me then. You gonna be mad at me. Team Twirl is in the building. I love it. Now make sure all y'all Team Twirl people, make sure Team Kenya Moore Hair Care, make sure y'all are liking that video. Okay, make sure you're subscribing to the channel. Make sure you click that bell button. Okay. Is Aaron normally on your Okay, Tanya. Hey Tanya girl. Is Aaron normally on your side and I am not? Okay, so you're trying to say, Aaron, I'm normally on your side. And I am not a Kenya fan, but I'm going to need you to stop saying she has a child. Like it's an insult. She does have a child. And that's not an insult. It's an insult to say that somebody has a child. Huh? She does have a child. As a person that doesn't want a child, why would I be jealous of somebody that does have a child? That's not an insult. So if you find that to be an insult, I don't know what to tell you. Like I don't know. That's just a fact. She has a child. Why would I be jealous of somebody who has children? I'm not saying having children is a bad thing, but if you don't want children, how could you be jealous of somebody with children? Now, am I right or am I right? Now, let me know if I'm crazy. Waiting for the new season. I have attempted to watch before, but I'm very selective with some of these reality TV shows. All of the arguing, fussing, and fighting just gets old. I feel you, sis. RHOA says the budget is RHOA say budget my pockets instead of photo. Huh? Y'all gotta speak complete. Y'all have to write complete sentences. Boss, you know better. Jenna said she's just so mean for no reason. She's making good TV. Mm-hmm. Is saying Kenya has a child, is that offensive? Is that an insult? Kenya is a recurring character on Netflix's Family Reunion. She did season 1 and 2. Is that show still on? I haven't heard of that show in like 2 years. Sierra said they're trying to get rid of RHOA. It's giving prejudice tease. Um, shout out to Teen Twirl. Let's see. James said Peter and Apollo wanted Kenya. I'ma just shut up. I'ma just shut up. I'ma be quiet. I can't believe that sis is saying that it's an insult that I said that she had a child. I do not like these suits that these men got on for this Love and Marriage DC poster. Okay, let's see. Let's see. I'm speaking is in the building. Keep doing what you're doing, Aaron. I'm certainly not Team Twirl fan, and I've never been. Yes, she's my age, and I'm not jealous at all. Period. Period. Not Portia is desperate and thirsty. Why are we talking about Portia? Portia is not what? Why? Who brought up Portia? Who brought up? See, and that's my. See, it's my time, y'all. It's my time. It's my time. If you're in the chat, please like the video. You want to talk about lies? Check your friend's resume. Your friends and me, Portia's resume, huh? What does Portia have to do with any of this? Y'all be cracking me up. What grown person comes for a child? Sicko, don't talk about that baby. Pilar is beautiful. Anderson Cooper. What are you? What? Huh? What did Anderson Cooper say? Oh my goodness. You sound crazy. That's an insult. Baby, I don't sound no type of way. That's not an insult. I'm not jealous of anybody that has kids. I don't want kids. And if you think that's an insult, I don't know. Too bad, so sad. Get over it. Get over it. Get over it. Because guess what? It's not changing. It's not changing. Sis has a child and I don't want one. Why would I be jealous of a person who has a child? Now, if you have a child, don't project your life and what you got going on me. Don't project that on me, sis. Okay? Another one, thank you. Don't project your situation on me. Why is saying that you have a child is an insult? Why is having a child an insult? Y'all must think that that's an insult. Don't project. I mean, I don't know what y'all got going on. If y'all had children and didn't really want them, I don't know what's happening with that. But saying that somebody has a child is not an insult. My mom has a child. Or she had children. They're grown now, but she had children. Did I just insult my own mother? Okay, because I was once one of her children's. I was a kid at one point in time. Like, girl. Why would I be upset? Why would I be jealous of a divorcee with a child and a middle-aged woman? Like, first off, we have two different sorts of anatomy sets. So like it don't really make no sense. It don't really make no sense. It's the way you say it when you're listing reasons that you're not jealous. That is a reason why I'm not jealous. She has a child. I don't want kids. I'm never going to be jealous of somebody that has kids because I don't want them. I don't like kids either. I remember I think it was last year, I was on here and I was like, I don't like kids, because I don't. Okay, don't ask me to babysit. Don't ask me to be the godparent. Don't ask me to look after the children's. Don't hand me no infant baby just born. I don't want to hold him and pat him on his back. I don't want to feed them milk. I don't like kids at all. Somebody got offended because I said I don't like kids. And I'm like, I don't know why you're offended at that because it's the truth. I don't like kids. So I can't be jealous of somebody that has them. Like, I get what you are saying. It's just how it comes across. Well, I'm sorry. I can't change that. Aaron, they be trying you in the comment section. They really do. Y'all really is trying to bring me down all the way down to the ground on this little TV show. And I take the bait every day. But I take the bait because it's fun. Ain't nobody jealous of Kenya. She's been ran through and now if I said something like that, that's an insult. Saying that somebody has been ran through in Hollywood, that's an insult. Okay. Y'all crack me up. I love talking to y'all. I don't like in general when they have non-married ladies as housewives. That's not a housewife. Yeah, they've been doing that for forever now. Um Not Horsha. What is your thing against Portia, child? Y'all really I am speaking said I don't have kids and it was a trend. Thank you. That's all I'm saying. That's all. Like my favorite housewife is Portia, and she literally has a child. Like, like that doesn't make sense. Okay, let me. Y'all gonna make me cry. Hold on, y'all. Oh, y'all have me dead. If you're in the chat, you definitely should be liking the video. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it. Please do not say, can you close your legs to married men when Portion, yes, definitely stretched her legs wide open. What I mean by close your legs to married men is if someone is supposedly in a committed monogamous marriage, you should close your legs. See, I think we talked about this earlier, just 30 minutes ago. I feel like in a situation where you have a married couple and they break up, I think that those two people in that marriage, it's okay for them to delve off and date other people. Because in the eyes of God, the marriage is over. Okay, I think I already said that, so I'm gonna just stop repeating myself at this point because it's like y'all want me to. It's like I'm gonna just take it as a compliment, like y'all want me to just stay on here and just regurgitate the same old things. My mouth getting dry talking about the same things. Like y'all want me to go back and forth. See, in 2022, I said two things I'm not gonna do is go back nor forth. Okay. I wasn't gonna go to those two places, but y'all take me to those places every day. This is why I don't be doing the lives. Cause y'all so damn mean. Y'all be like, oh, stop doing the pre-recorded videos. We don't want to see the videos. We don't want the 5-7 minute videos. We don't want the premieres. We want you to go live every day, multiple times a day. And then I go live and y'all choose violence on me every day. And I just can't take that sort of energy. So I'm like, okay, let me just go ahead, do my little pre-recordeds. Yeah, I don't understand what the hostility is when it comes to Portia today. No need to be jealous. She seems like a miserable person in general. Okay, thank you, Tanya. We finally agree on something. Thank you, baby. Um, Yeah, I don't mess with kids. I don't like kids. I don't even talk about kids on my channel. Like whenever I be showing y'all's pictures and stuff like that, I don't show pictures of kids. I always block out the faces of kids. I whoop, I try not to mention kids as much as possible. Because I that's not my life. That's not my world. Once I became an adult, that was the last of the childhood that was for me. Okay. So I don't talk about kids. I don't hang out with kids. I don't like kids. I don't want kids. I don't even want to be a godfather to nobody's kids. Like, you keep your kids over there, and I'm gonna be over here. I don't want to babysit. I don't want it. Okay. How Martell, y'all know I've been watching Love and Marriage Huntsville. How Martell mama be like, I love my babies, but I'm not raising no kids. All right. What does that mean? She has a child. What are you coming at with the phrase? I don't understand. I'm basically saying, okay, so I don't even want to talk about this no more. People have said in the past that I'm jealous of Kenya, and I don't understand how I can be jealous of someone with a child when I don't want a child. Does everybody get it now? Um, Dang, really don't let them push your buttons. I'm playing, y'all. It's okay. No, I love these conversations. I love the engagement. I love fighting and arguing with y'all. It's so fun. Uh, Thank you, Yvette. Thank you, thank you, thank you. What? Chrissy said, I'm gonna get pregnant and put my baby in your will. Don't leave me no kids. Mm-mm. Nope, nope, nope. Nope. Y'all, if somebody was to hand me an infant, like I don't even know what I would do with the last time I held an infant. I think I can't even remember the last time. I don't know. Kids just freak me. Babies freak me out. Like I don't even want to. Like, what do? I rock them? Do I pat them on the back? Like, I don't even know what I would do with a little baby now. Anyways, okay, I'm gonna stay on here for another 5 minutes, Joe. Not horseshit and fake drum. Aaron, do you remember on the Ultimate Girls Trip when Kenya was going in on her nanny's appearance? I don't remember that. Remind me of the situation. I don't remember. Oh, Chrissy said I have one and barely like him. See, I don't want that to be me. I don't want that to be me. I do not. I do not. I've always was like, you know what? If I have a man because I'm gay, it's not. I would have to go out of my way and spend money and have spend a lot of energy on trying to obtain a child. So if I was to want a child, I would really have to like really, really, really want it because I'm not gonna go out of my way to adopt, and I'm certainly not going out of my way to spend the money in medical bills to create a baby. So yeah, I'm not gonna go out of my way to do all that. And I always felt like, you know what? I don't really want kids, but if I'm with a man that wants a child, then I would have the child. But I think as I get older, my mindset has kind of shifted. And I'm kind of like, I don't even want to be with a man who wants a child. Like, just leave me out of it. Just give me somebody, God, if you're hearing this, give me somebody that don't want kids like how I don't want kids. I mean, I'm just saying. Mm. Anyways. All right, y'all. I'm gonna go ahead and log off. Thank you so much, I'm speaking. I appreciate the super chat. The word. is Kenya did not use her own egg to give birth. Oh, when she allegedly, 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 allegedly. I don't know nothing about that, but thank you so much for the super chat. Boss Keon said, "We are a reflection of you. We feisty just like you, child." I guess. Did I create this? Did I cultivate this culture of violence in my chat? Did I do that? Thank you, Sierra Content. Okay, y'all. I'm gonna go ahead and go. I gotta go. Love y'all. Thank you so much. I really do appreciate it. I will be back a little bit later with a brand new video. Make sure before you log off of this live, it is a requirement. It's not a choice, it's a requirement. You must like the video. Okay, so before you leave, like the video. You must subscribe to the YouTube channel and you must click that bell button so y'all can be notified when we go live and or post a video so we can have more fun lives and debates like this. All right. Anyways, somebody said bye, Mama Aaron. Not Mama. All right. Love y'all. Don't forget to create a great rest of your day. Bye.